You give me them for my glasses.
Mm-mm. Trying to turn this on so you can see.
Okay. Well, let me look through these. Why you move it? I asked
Trying to get you organized.
you. Yes, I'm live on Facebook. Is your page back up yet, buddy?
No. Gotta be like I'm a convicted felon. There you go.
I mean, if you're still around, damn, I'm gonna give you the topic. Just stay around and listen. Shit. All right. And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not. And good Monday evening to you. And welcome again to still the most controversial television talk show anywhere in the country. And I promise you, we will be right on the mark this evening. Thank you for being a part of the show this evening. Thanks those of you who tuned in early this morning to my radio show as well. All right. First of all, before I get into all that I'm going to deal with on tonight, and I guess most of you know what I'm going to talk about, what happened here in the city of Memphis earlier today when the young man was, Mr. James Kirkwood, was killed by the Shelby County Sheriff's Department. And I want to deal with that. But I had announced that Deborah Marion, the mother of Lorenzen Wright, would be on this show, along with Gabrielle Noel, a psychic. Now, they're not here, okay? Um, they called me. I did not call them. Abigail contacted me early last week stating that Miss Marion wanted to come on the show. We were going to talk about um, Lorenzo's death, his murder rather, speak about Shara, and also speak about but what's the name? Billy Ray. Billy Ray, that's in jail. His trial's coming up in September. I talked with Abigail this morning, who said that she could not reach Miss Mary and whatever. Let me say this, and let me say it as tactfully, and I ain't got none, as I can. You all contacted me, so if you don't ever come on the show, it's okay with me. I'm not mad, and I'm almost sure that someone got in Miss Mary's ear and told her not to come on the program. That ain't my headache. I will report the information concerning the trial as it goes forth, uh, because it's a news story that many people in this community uh, are aware of. I'm just trying to straighten this tie. I'm looking in the monitor. Yeah, now it's about straight. Um, but okay, I don't beg anybody to come on this show, and especially when you call me So it is what it is, and I move on to the next subject. I promise you, it does not matter. Now, Saturday, there were 350 men plus at the campaign headquarters of Dr. W. Harrington. Memphis, we're getting ready to do this again. We're getting ready to. We're ready, we're willing, we're able. Black men came together on Saturday morning and met, listened to Dr. Harrington, said that they are ready to get in the streets of Memphis to make sure that Dr. Harrington returns to office. And you know how I feel about that. I am 125% behind Dr. Harrington. We're going to use this show, yes, as a platform to promote Dr. Harrington and urge you to vote for him and not waste a vote on candidates that have no chance, no remote chance of winning. None. They have none. Many of them, or most of them, or all of them, have their names on a ballot, and some of them, Jesus, God help them, please, ain't raised no money. They can't win. Okay? This is going to come down to a race between Dr. Harrington and Jim Strickland. Everybody else is a distraction. That's all they are. But we'll be giving you more and more about that information as well. Let me say this, and then I'm going to get into my subject matter for tonight. On Saturday at Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, we provided groceries, not just one bag of groceries, 2 and 3 bags of groceries with not just little stuff. We gave them enough food to feed themselves 4 to 5 days or a week. We fed 242 families. 242 families came through the line on Saturday, and we just gave groceries away. I thank God for the opportunity to be able to help our people. And when I say our people, I'm talking about people who are hungry. It was not just open to black folk, white folk, Chinese folk, whatever kind of niche you happen to be, whites, everybody. It was open to anybody in the North Memphis area that's hungry. We fed 242 families. Just think, if it's 3 folk to a family, that's a whole lot of folk. And that was some folks that had 5 and 6 children in the family. Dale was telling me while I was gone on Saturday that was a man that came through the line. How many children did he have there?
It's 7, 4
He
by
had
life.
7 children. And he had spent all of his money on school supplies and things that the 7 children would need for school. And they had eaten noodles every way you could eat a noodle. Every way. Noodles and beans, noodles and this, and noodles and frank. And when he saw the amount of groceries, I mean, we were giving people 2 and 3 of them old supermarket bags. I mean, them brown bags, and and even boxes of food. We had 25,000 pounds of food. This is what we did. I'm looking to feed 500 families every month. To those of you who have the vouchers, your voucher is good for 1 year. You ain't got to recertify. Uh, those of you who had your voucher, and for whatever reason, because we had 330 persons who had vouchers, for whatever reason you didn't come, well, hell, quit calling the church. You got to wait till the first Saturday in next month. I ain't got nothing that I'm giving to those of you who had vouchers. You should have came Saturday. You knew what the process was. I announced it both here and on radio that you needed to be there. Some folk thought we wasn't giving away nothing or it was going to be something little skimpy. I don't do nothing skimpy. I'm not even that kind of man myself. I ain't skimpy with me. So I'm not going to be skimpy with you. So you just got to wait. Those of you that like to get on the list, we're doing it on the 17th. The 17th this month, which is Saturday after next, from 12 until 2. So don't come by the church. Don't call the church. One lady called me Saturday. See, I hate answering the phone, but Dale was out there at the house, the other house where we store the food, busy, and I had to do something this morning, and it was about 4 o'clock. Can I come get? Can I? Hell no, you can't come get it. The time was from 10 until 2. So you have to go with the process that we have in place. Okay? Yeah, just, but that's what, that's what we do at the Naked Truth. There's been a lot of tragedy in the last 2 or 3 days, and it was after I found out that Miss Deborah Marion was not going to be here. I was in tune to talk about the tragedies, um, but we had another incident here. I'll deal with that tomorrow night, and I'll deal with what I think the cause is behind all of these shootings and white folk going crazy. Okay? These young white folk that's killing up folk, they done lost their damn mind. But I think it's all because of that I can't say it on TV. Y'all got in the White House. Okay? And white folk who are bigoted and racist are now getting the opportunity to do what they wanted to do for the last 50 years. None of this that is happening is by accident. We in this country are worried about terrorists overseas when we have terrorists right here in this country. But I will deal with that on tomorrow night. Tonight, I want to deal with what is going on here in Memphis. But make sure those of you on social media tune me in tomorrow night. I ain't pulling no punches on tomorrow night. And let me just put a pin right there. Let me tell you bigoted white folks something. You Trump supporters. You white folk that's allowing Trump to gas your ass up. All black folk ain't scared of you. Okay? All of us ain't scared. Walmart had a hard time last week. But I want bigoted white folk and you hateful ass white folk to understand that all black folk don't fear you. That there are those of us that will take you out just like you want to take us out. But that's tomorrow night's show. Okay? Now, because white supremacy, racism, and hatred is very much alive in this country, and the leader of the hatred and the racism resides down there at the White House. All right, now let me deal with what's going on here in Memphis. About 10 o'clock this morning, there was a shooting downtown Memphis. A Shelby County deputy sheriff shot and killed James Kirkwood. Yeah. James Kirkwood shot him dead on 4th Street. He stabbed the deputy sheriff. Many, as I look at all the videos, and y'all sent me 5, 6, 7, 8 videos from various angles. And what I hear in the background is, white man didn't have to kill him. It was overkill. They shot him 5, 6, 7 times. They tased him. They maced him. They didn't have to do that man like that. Well, after we come back from this commercial break, I want to talk about my text for tonight is don't bring a knife to a gunfight. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. Don't bring no knife to a gunfight. We'll talk about it after these commercial messages. Live, well, what the fuck you talking about? Do you even know what the fuck you talking about? Do you know what the fuck you talking about?
Man, they just shot and killed this nigga downtown, man, as I'm leaving court, bro. Look, y'all. Man, they just dumped down on this man, bro. They just dumped down on this man, bro.
Come fix this thing. I lost it.
Dude, bro. Police just killed this man, bro, as I'm leaving court, bro. Bro, share this shit, bro. Man, we just saw this man get killed, bro. They just laid it off on his ass, bro. They just dumped down on his ass, bro. Look the man, bro. They just dumped down on the man, y'all, fool. This shit so fucking crazy, bro. Man, they ain't even trying to help that man, bro. Bro, he just laying there, bro. Look, y'all, bro, he dead, bro. Nah, he breathing. He breathing, y'all. He breathing. This shit crazy, bro. Man, they just...
What you got on barbecue sauce?
Uh,
I said, what you got on your glass of barbecue sauce?
the what?
I said, what you got on your, I forgot you had that thing in your ear.
Find me that reprobate mind scripture and let me see it. No, you're not back from the commercial break. What you mean no sound? You do have sound. I ain't saying a goddamn thing. I'm in commercial break. God damn. Will you motherfuckers understand this is a goddamn TV show in a damn TV studio? Damn. Dale,
Yes.
come see if my fingers must be slick or something. Scroll this thing up for me. Come on. You can put that down. Come do this.
You just asked for this.
Okay, well, you sitting there looking at the damn cell phone.
Did you not ask for that?
No, I forgot I asked. This might be what I need.
What you doing?
No, it's okay for this. This is the whole thing.
The whole chapter, what you do? It's
No.
froze on here.
My fingers. All right, 10 seconds. Is it moved? Let's cut it off and bring it back. And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. A stabbing ended with A deadly officer-involved shooting in downtown Memphis today, at the corner of Fourth and Exchange, and it was flooded by deputies and officers after the call went out about 10 a.m. on Monday. Now, according to the Shelby County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Bobby Wedgeworth was initially called to the scene for a woman who reported a sexual assault. While talking with that woman, the official said she spotted the man she was reporting. Now, TBI officials say that the suspect led the deputy on a brief foot chase. The suspect pulled a knife and stabbed the deputy in the arm. The deputy then opened fire on the man, who officials identified as James Lee Kirkwood, 49 years of age. One witness states that he heard 6 to 7 gunshots. According to the authorities, emergency responders performed CPR on Kirkwood at the scene before he was rushed to the hospital. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. I confirmed earlier who the officer was, but I've also confirmed that this man, Mr. James Lee Kirkwood, was a registered sex offender here in the state of Tennessee, and that's according to court documents. He has criminal charges related to similar incidents dating back to 2012. Officials state that TBI is leading the investigation, and more details surrounding this deadly incident are expected to come forth. He's got aggravated assault in the past, violation of Sex Offender Registry Act 2 times, criminal attempt violation of the Sex Offender Act, and possession of offender ID required, which means there's a card or something that they carry around that's supposed to tell you what is going on. Rondo, is that you? Or is that Young? Young, oh, I almost hit the wrong somebody. Young, you gone. Okay. Now, anytime anyone is killed, it's a tragedy. But damn, you bring a knife to a gun fight. The young lady went over to 201, told the deputy sheriff. Somehow, I don't know what the sexual assault was. I've heard 2 or 3 different things. He was walking down the street jacking off. He would pull his pants down. All types of various stories. And then I looked at all these videos that y'all sent me. And that was one I looked at. I could hardly listen to the brother talk, because every other word was bruh. Is that the way y'all talk? Damn, it made me sick. Let me let you listen to this Negro.
Man, they just shot and killed this nigga downtown, man, as I'm leaving court, bro. Look, y'all. Man, they just dumped on this man, bro.
Damn.
It's you, fool. That's why I ran back over here, bro. I swear to God, bro. Everything, bro.
Oh, let me stop that. See, I can't listen to that. I'm sorry. I can't listen to that illiteracy. Every third word, bruh, bruh. What the hell? Damn school system. Bruh, C-Main, bruh, over there, bruh, around the corner, bruh, up in the hills, bruh. Damn, illiteracy, a mind and a book is a terrible thing to waste. Now, when this happened, naturally, y'all started flooding me with all of your information, what y'all thought was going on. We say, bro, just like you, cuz, bruh, get your ignorant ass off my page, bruh. Damn. I, I, I can't stand it. I can't stand it when I hear these young Negroes who want to be, I don't know what they want to be, but I can't say it. Bruh, hey bruh, the moon shining, bruh. Damn. But let's look at this case. He was shot multiple times, 5, 6 times, they say. Some say he was tased. Some say he was pepper sprayed. But he had a knife. A knife can be more dangerous than a gun. Why you say that, Daddy? It's because if you pull up a gun, you got to point it. I'm going to see the gun from a distance. But if I'm up on you and you pull a knife, I may not see you when you pull the knife. The officer was stabbed in the arm. Okay. What you think the officer's supposed to do but shoot it? What he's supposed to do? You done stabbed me, and what I'm saying? Oh, don't do that. You're a bad boy. Don't stab me no more. No, I'm going to bust a cap in your ass. What do you think? Why do you think it's called deadly force? Overkill. What is overkill? How you going to be over dead? He over dead. First of all, let's deal with the fact that here's a man that in 1993 was convicted of rape. Here's a man who is on the Tennessee Sexual Offender Registry as a violent sexual offender. I'm looking at the TBI report right now. James Lee Kirkwood, date of birth 1/3/70, raised black, sex male, height 5'11", weight 190, eyes brown, hair black, home address 2232 Ridgecrest in Fraser, county residence Shelby, supervision site Memphis, Tennessee, secondary address, what is this? 5510 Laurel Manor, last date information updated 10/6/2017, last registration date 2/2/16, status active, classification violent. Okay. violent. Yeah, you are going somewhere, Ty. You're going off the page. Thank you. So, what do you expect to do? I'm sure the police officer told him to stop. And if you don't comply, you die. It becomes just that simple. But here's a man with a history of violence. His record goes all the way back to 1993 when he violently raped a woman. I do not know at this time what actually he did as far as the woman who ran across the street to 201 and said, there he is. He just sexually assaulted me. The deputy sheriff did what a deputy sheriff is supposed to do. And I'm going to open up the phone lines because I want to hear all the madness that you all want to bring forth. Okay? I haven't opened up the phone lines yet. So why are you calling me before I tell you it's okay to call me?
Why are you in our family business?
Who is your family?
You know who the one that you're talking about?
So what relation are you? No. Ma'am, he did. He's a rapist. Okay? So since you are wait a minute. Since you no. You call me. No, you call me.
Yeah, I called your fat ass.
Okay, bitch, fuck, oh, excuse me, I'm on the TV. But look, wait a minute. Here is a man, why, okay, well, you don't want to have a conversation, ignorant ass. I don't give a damn about your family. The information is that here he is, he's a sexual offender, been a sexual offender since 1993, a violent sexual offender who won't even report in. The woman said that she was sexually assaulted. She goes across the street as anyone would do where she knows there is law enforcement. She must have felt threatened or she would not have went across the street and told the police. Remember, she went across the street and said that this man tried to sexually assault her. Sexually assault her. The police, and she said, there you go. Police did what police do. He had a knife. He stabbed the man in the arm. So what is the police supposed to do? That's all I'm asking. What's the police supposed to do? Is the police not supposed to protect themselves? Man. Whew. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Some of y'all just want to be stupid. Some of you are just looking for any reason to attack the police, but yet you killing each other every day. TJ Moolah, you gone. You killing each other every day. Somebody done got killed this evening by up there, shot up by Jack Purtis chicken. Now you know that was black folk. Your piece of chicken bigger than mine. Okay? The police did what they are supposed to do. Lord, I might as well get ready for it. Let me open up. Put the phone number up there, T. Let's have some fun. All right, 901-231-9239. Let me hear your view. I just deal with the facts and the information. See, and I called the sheriff's department myself to find out what happened. We know he had a knife. We know the officer was stabbed. So what was he supposed to do? Please tell me. And it all starts.
Tawana Murphy.
To- Tawana Murphy.
Yes, Tawana Murphy.
Why you calling me Tawana Murphy?
Yes.
This is not Tawana Murphy.
Yes, it is Tawana Murphy.
You must be calling me from a different number.
Yeah, I am. Actually, this is my personal number.
I thought I had your personal number.
We'll talk about that on air as
Go ahead. What's your view, Tawana?
Well, you know what, I'll say it this way. At the end of the day, police have to go home. They have a family to get home to, and they want to go home at the end of the day. So I would say if he stabbed the officer, I'm shot at that too. I'm trying to go home. At the end of the day, I got a family. And I am not going to sit here and try to wrestle this man down and try to do what he's doing. He's trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me. My life is in danger. So that's what? I'm going to shoot your ass.
Well, I mean, I think that the police officer did exactly what he was supposed to do. Okay? If you are approaching me or you stabbed me, I have the right to save my own life. Because you stabbed me in my arm, that's your first lick. You might get to my heart, you might get to my chest, you might get to my neck. So I've got to do what I've got to do to protect myself. Thank you. Hey, enjoyed your party last night. Tawana?
It was nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
45 years old.
You know what? Why you telling my age on TV?
Because your ass done got old.
You being dusty.
Huh? Do what?
You being dusty for that. You tell the whole nation my doggone age.
You ashamed to be 45? That
I'm looking for 45.
that mean when I met you, you was a tenderoni, don't?
I was a young tenderoni. I was a young thundercat.
Bye, Tawana. Yeah. The police officer has a right to save his own life. Okay? This Instagram keep messing up. What's my favorite words when something mess up? Fix it, Dale. I'm gonna get you a t-shirt that says fix it. Come on, don't be so slow in fixing it. And you better not throw your finger up, your middle finger at me. You're on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Okay. The news reported that he is dead. Okay, he dead. Let's go to Aberdeen, Mississippi. Go ahead.
Hey, Daddy.
Hey,
I just want to say the first thing that people need to understand is that police officers are human as well. And I feel the same way you do. If you come at me with a knife, I'm not even trying to let you get that close up on me to even shoot me, even stab me in the first place. I'm going to do exactly what he did. I'm going to shoot the shit out of you.
and
But he did nothing wrong, and people need to learn that and stop trying to justify what these criminals out here doing versus because it was a police officer that took their life.
and what people also need to understand, YouTube is froze there. What they need to understand, anyone that has taken a gun class, been on a firing range, been in the military, been in law enforcement, you understand that you shoot until the threat is neutralized. You don't shoot one time. You don't shoot to wound. When you